Chasing the avoidant is a really, really bad idea. And it's a really bad idea for multiple reasons. When you're chasing this person, you are pursuing them when they're not giving you much in return. You're trying to convince them to choose you. You're trying to earn their love and show them that you are worth choosing and worth loving and worth being with. First of all, when you do this, you are unintentionally putting this person up on a pedestal. You are showing yourself that this is the person that you need to convince to come to you, that they are the prize, and you elevated them above you whether you realize it or not through your actions, because your actions are sending yourself a message. The message is, this person is amazing and I need to prove myself to them. That's also enabling to the avoidant. You're unintentionally telling them their hot and cold behavior is okay. It's okay to treat you this way. It's okay to string you along. It's okay to only give you breadcrumbs while you give them your full effort. It's okay to just go cold on you and ghost you for days, because there's no incentive for them to do anything else when you're chasing them. They can have you as an available option at any time they want, an option right in their back pocket. And you'd also be telling yourself the same message, that you're an option. It's okay to string you along, that your worth is tied into them, into their validation, their approval. And chasing the avoidant actually has negative impacts and consequences on your own self-esteem and your own self-worth. Because now you're tying your self-worth into their validation, into their approval, trying to show them that you're worth loving. And if they come towards you, if they give you love and affection, well, now you're feeling better about yourself. Well, ooh, look, I am lovable because I'm earning it. But if they don't choose you, if they pull away from you, if they discard you, ghost you, if they continue to string you along and feed you only breadcrumbs, well, now your self-worth is taking a hit because you're tying it into them. You're tying it into their approval. You're tying it into their validation. And now you've set yourself up to feel more and more anxiety, more and more anxious. And it triggers the brain by triggering anxiety to chase them harder, to hold less boundaries, to not assert your limits, to allow mistreatment, and to continue to try to pursue and chase because they're the prize and you're the one that has to prove yourself to them. It becomes a negative cycle, and it becomes harder and harder to hold boundaries. Boundaries are essential. Boundaries are your limits of what you want, what you don't want, what you need, what you don't need, what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, and what your expectations are. And if you're chasing someone that doesn't want to be caught, you're not holding any boundaries with them. You're not respecting your own needs. And when you're not holding boundaries and not respecting your needs, you're unintentionally telling yourself the message that your needs don't matter. Your feelings don't matter. And you're letting yourself think that it's okay to not be chosen and to pursue somebody who doesn't choose you. No, don't chase the person that doesn't want to be caught. Don't chase a person that's not choosing you. You deserve somebody who chooses you just the way that you choose them. And settling for anything less and trying to earn the love from somebody who's not giving it is just sending yourself a negative message, impacting your self-esteem in a profoundly negative way, and enabling the other person. Stop chasing them. If there is ever going to be a chance of this relationship working out, it's going to require you to hold boundaries with them. Because when you have boundaries, you have firm limits. Well, now this person knows that they can't take you for granted and they could potentially lose you, which can actually be an incentive for them to work on themselves and to show up differently for you. But as long as you're chasing and pursuing, you're just hurting your own self-esteem, and there's no incentive for them to make any changes or to show up for you. It's actually lose-lose for everybody. Don't chase them.